at the build guide for Warlock I am working on. So, we currently right now are working on our Warlock. So we just got to level 33, and we will go over, just like we did last time, what skills we're working with. The skills that I have points into is Sonic Fisher, Summon Old Golem, and Chaos Bolts. So Chaos Bolts, we have 2 points into cast speed. We have 3 out of the 4 points into Doom's Vindication, which is for damage and hit damage cursed. We have 2 points into Devour the Damned that gives a health gain. Mana against cursed. So that is to help me get the health gain. We have 1 point into Curse and Blood, which is for more health gain. And then we went over here to Mana in Flames. So we need an Ignite chance at 40%. We have Exalted Misery for hit damage to the Damned, hit damage to Ignite, hit damage to Bleed, and hit damage to Frost. We went over here and went to Upgrade for 2, which is damage over time per minute to 20 minutes of health. And that's what we've done so far from here. And that puts us, that's pretty good for Chaos Bolts. Our Golem, we went Unnatural Speed, so we get movement speed to other minions and movement speed for him. This is health gain on hit. We went over here to Amalgam of Sentinels to give plus 100 armor and 30% health and armor. Went over here, increases the size and increases the threat. Because the main minion that I'm using is my I wanted to make a cold one because cold seems to do a lot of damage. So we have Cold Vengeance, which is melee cold damage, chilled chance when hit, and cold resistance. We went over here and made it where he's now a Death Chill Golem, which will replace the Bone Golem, melee base damage, turned into cold, Death Chill on grass. And then we went to Breather of Formosus, which is a freezing gap and freezing gas damage. And then up here we did, this increases the spell damage and the stun because I think I want to get some Bone Shatter over here. Either that or I want to go up, and that's health regen. So then we have this Chthonic Fisher, which is really good. I really like this. Right now our damage is at 1059. So we went here for damage. We put 1 point in that has 5% double with cursed. And our Chaos Bolts I believe are cursed, so that's why I did that. Over here we have Fisher direct damage bonus 2% and Leech. Over here we did more Fisher fire damage, so we're trying to make it as much fire damage as possible. I was thinking about that one as well to go. But up here we have Ignite chance is 200%, and then 100% per second, which is good. We have Torment of Duration and other abilities. So that's Chronicles of Ruin we went into. Over here we went into Fragile Crush, because that makes it where it's minus 18% to use, and so this is a good one to have. Over here I did it because it's damage to rares and bosses. So that's 16%, double if cursed. Chaos Bolts are a curse. We have Spirit Gale, 12%. And I think that's, I was thinking about going here or down here. So, Chthonic Fish, all these are level 12s. And then if we go into the gear, so right now we're level 33. So for the idols, we have mana, fire damage, minion fire. Over here we have increased health regen, physical resistance. This is 11-year ward potion. I'm only doing a little bit of ward because in the next update they are eliminating how powerful ward is. We have, this one is increased healing effectiveness, increased physical damage, increased minion. I have the golem, and that's why I have that. This is more mana, increased cold damage, and increased minion cold damage, which works for the golem. And then here's more mana, fire, and minion fire. So he's doing fire and cold. The only class-based idol I have is the Brittle Grand Bone Idol, which is 69% increased minion cold damage, and then less health regen, but 5% less damage taken over time. Our gear's not really great. We got the Warrior Jade Amulet, which is increased melee attack speed, increased throwing attack speed, 9% increased physical damage, 7% increased spell damage, 18% chance to verse ignite. Our helm is going to be the Mana Fused Death Mask, which is plus 16 to mana, 1 to intelligence, 14 to increase armor, and 52 to health. Our catalyst is more mana, increased minion damage, and 26 to dodge. Our ring on the right side is 21 to dodge rating, 2 to attunement. This is a minion for strength because he's a strength monster, lightning resistant. Right here for our relic, we have Pebble's Collar, which is increased minion damage, 3 to intelligence, 38% cold resist, and melee cold damage for minions. If you have 2 in the set, you can do more, but I don't. So our boots are only 35 armor, increased movement speed, 4 to attunement, intelligence, health regen, and cold resist. Our gloves are Swaddling of the Erased. They are 10 armor, 6 mana, 7% increased melee attack speed, 3.9% of melee damage is health, more melee damage to high health enemies, 15 more, and plus 3 to attributes. We have the ring on the other side, which is 24% mana regen, 50% elemental damage, 60% poison resistance, and more elemental. Our belt is the Viper Tail, which is actually a primalist belt. It's 64% chance to poison, another 67% chance to slow on hit, melee attack speed, increased dodge rating by 51%, 7% chance to summon a primal serpent on kill with serpent strike. So that one doesn't work for us, but I have yet to find an acolyte one. We have a body armor that has increased minion health. We have leeched, and we have minion damage leech, and we have 60% dodge rate. We have the scepter that I found. It's only 21 damage, but you can cast Thorn Shield on yourself. Your spell physical damage per 3 attunement. There's increased physical damage, health, and mana. So those are what we're doing there. We are looking at this, but I'm also using on my bar. I have Chthonic Fissure, Summon Skeletons. We have Summon Bone Golem. We have Ghost Flame, and we have Chaos Bolts. And I think we're probably going to, when we get our next ability, I'm either going to spec into Ghost Flame, or we're going to finally put some points into Summon Skeleton. So, Chthonic Fissure is like that. Stuff comes out of it. Ghost Flame is like that. And it does a lot of damage, but as you can see, it takes a lot of mana. The Chaos Bolt is so we'll just
You're still here.
We
should. You see beyond him. She should be more than happy to help.
Show you how it does. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna try to find some enemies. Chthonic Fissure. I normally do 2 lines because it destroys these things. And if you compare that to, here's the Ghost Flame, which it does do a lot of damage, but as you can see, it just kills the mana. But the Chaos Bolts are also very good. Health is pretty good on this character. I don't heal as much as I do on some of them. It's still not like my Beastmaster build that you guys saw last week. But see, this just, I can do the Chaos Bolt without even using the Chthonic Fissure, and I spec'd into a fire damage. So the only thing is it's not showing me how much damage it's actually doing. But this is very good. Because if you put these two powers together, you go like that, you can literally go very far. This is basically, Warlock is one of the best builds for this season. And right now what we have, see, these are all our idols. We do have another Acolyte one. That's poison, and that's damage over time. That's a mage. See, I have idols and I have some keys. I don't use the keys that often. For armor, those, I'm keeping all uniques. That should actually go right here. And these are all the exalteds that I've got from running the monoliths. This is all strictly primalist stuff. This is strictly idols. Those are strictly weapons. This was in here, but we also have that, but that's more made for like a different class. And of course armor. So this is what we're doing with this class. I just want everybody, I want to show everybody the Warlock. We'll showcase another video once we get the Warlock a little better than he is right now. Right now, he's only level 33, but I forgot to do the passive though. We have 20 points in Acolyte. We have 7 points in here for increased damage and minion damage. 2 points in here for armor and minion armor. 7 points into intelligence and necrotic resistance. with as much intelligence as I have, it benefits another ability that I have. So this is 2 points in the Stone Vitality for my health, as well as my minion. Then we went over here to Crimson Gluttony, which increases health regen, minion health regen, and reduce health drain. And we have 20 points in a Warlock. So that is 2 points in the Spiteful Decay, which is damage over time, health. 7 points in the Chaos Flame, which gives us increased fire damage, ignite chance with fire skills, necrotic damage, and damage with necrotic skills. And it applies to my minions as well. So what this is we have all my skills are either fire or necrotic, so going with that. This is mana regen. That's what Soul Stealer is. There's 4 points into Occultist Mind because for every... Your intelligence is up to 4, but you gain additional mana point for each intelligence that you have. So that's why I have my intelligence over there so high. We need to keep going on here, but we have Harrowing Armor, which is health and armor. So that's what we have here. We unlock Chaos Bolts, Ghost Flame. We're halfway through the Warlock tree. We have 20 points in the Acolyte and 21 into Warlock. And that's what we have so far. It's turned into a really good class. It's working really well. So we are just doing pretty good. So hopefully it continues on that path. And we will see where it goes from there. And hopefully next time it continues to go very well. But this is the mid-game build look so far for the class. Alright, we'll see you guys next time.